Okay, so this is BoardGameGeek from Essen, and we are showing off Showboat from La Mancha Games. And so Avi here is going to, there we are, okay, he's going to talk a little bit about this new race game that they have brought here for Essen. So Avi, tell us about this game that you've got here.
Okay, so Showboat is essentially a racing game where players are trying to earn the most money by betting on the boat races that are going on. Now, you don't play as the boat racers yourself, you play as the spectators who are cheering on the racers as they go about the race.
Yes, we've got to take a look at the spectator stand, which is a nice raised stand here. That's very nice.
Right, and so from the spectator stand, you're going to be cheering on the boats as they try and cross the finish line. And before the game starts, each spectator is going to be placing bets on how he thinks the racers are going to finish. So each spectator takes his betting chips and puts them how he thinks they're going to finish in first, second, and third place. And he uses his remaining chips to guess who's going to cross the checkpoints first. And all the racers are going to start from the starting line. And here's where it gets interesting. Every round, all the players are going to look at their hand of cards and try and pick which boat they're going to cheer on for that particular round. So they're all going to decide which boat they're going to cheer for, one of the 5 boats. They choose their boats in secret and play them face down. When all the boats are revealed simultaneously, you know who's cheering for what boat, and this is the catch. When you cheer for a boat, the boat starts to go slower. This is because these boat racers are showboats. Right? So the more the crowd cheers for them, they stop to, wave to the audience, do a few 360s, and do their grandstanding and showboating. And this, of course, doesn't work well for the racer himself, but he likes the applause. So you have to be very careful who you cheer for, because if you're cheering for the boat you want to win, he's going to go slower. But at the same time, you do want to cheer for the winning boat, because every time a boat is in the lead and you're cheering for it, you're going to be making money as well. So there's more than one way to make money, either by making sure your boats finish first, or you're cheering for the winning boat. And if you can do those both, you're going to run away with a big prize.
All right. Great. So, and then in terms of speed, and you showed me the game. These dials work for their speed, right?
So each dial keeps track of the speed of one of the boats. So, like the blue boat has a dial keeping track of its speed. Every time someone cheers for a boat, its speed drops. If more than one person cheers, if 2 people cheer for it, it's going to drop all the way down by a couple of notches. But after every round, once the showboating's over, all the boats pick up speed again.
Pick up one speed,
One speed. They pick up 1 speed every round, and during the round, they drop as much speed as the number of people cheering for them. So if in the middle of the round, if they started at, say, 5, 3 people cheered for them, they move down to 2, the boat moves up 2 spaces, right? And then after all the boats have moved, it gains a speed of back to 1. So before every round, we check out all the speeds of the boats. We try and figure out who's going to be going faster, who's going to be going slower, and then we decide who we want to cheer for. But you got to remember, if you cheer for him, he's going to start going slower.
All right.
Right.
Great.
And to toss it up a bit, there are variants where you can play with a few power cards. So there are some expansion cards included as well. Earplugs, when you play this on a boat, the racer's wearing earplugs, he can't hear any cheers, he just speeds on without slowing down, right? Jetsam, one of the boats throws a bunch of debris out of his boat so no one can overtake him that round. When you cheer with a megaphone, you cheer so loudly that the guy just slows down altogether, he stops moving, right? And he's not going to move at all. And if you choose to jump ship, once everyone's revealed their cheers, you can change who you're cheering for.
Okay,
so you can use each of these only once per game.
Very cool.
Yep.
All right, well, that's Showboat. Well, thank you very much for showing it off, and good luck at the show.
Thank you very much.